Hi, welcome to Wow 40 Plus. You think, oh, so what is 40 Plus then? So we're a channel that shares with you health tips. You'll also share personal development, ideas, and we may even talk about wealth as well. So today is our launching day. You think, wow, this is awesome. Okay, so today on our channel, we have a special guest who's going to be sharing with us the benefits of water. You think, water? Yeah, so stay tuned. You're going to hear all about the benefits of water today, which is very, very important for our bodies. So our guest speaker today is Dr. Audrey Eccleston. She is a well-known scientist that's going to share with us today the benefits of water. Please stay tuned. Tell your friends to tune in today. It's going to be awesome.
The benefits of water should be very obvious, but to most people, it's not. And this is because they don't realize that the body consists of about 60% of water. It's very important to remain hydrated at all times. Water can be lost from the body through the skin, the largest organ in the body. Another way in which we can lose water is through the bladder movements. And when we empty our bladders, we can simply drink more water so that it's topped up to the optimum level in the body on a daily basis. One of the greatest benefits of drinking water is to avoid constipation. If you are dehydrated, then your digestive system will be compromised, and that's something we don't want to happen.
I understand that water helps blood circulation.
Another benefit of water is to improve our blood circulation. Our circulatory system has to take nutrients around the body through the blood cells, and so we need water to transport these nutrients. So the circulatory system is a very important system to function in our bodies. Another benefit of drinking water is to provide a good circulatory system. This also helps to provide a normal blood pressure and a standard heart rate.
So Dr. Audrey, I understand that water is good for your joints. Is that so?
Yes, drinking water helps to maintain good joints. If you don't drink enough water, you sometimes have stiffness of joints, and that's not good. You know, many people, they find that they have stiff joints and they can't exercise freely. So all they have to do is drink a little bit more water.
So what about those who train in the gym or athletes?
They can improve their performance, their athletic performance by drinking water, because it does help them to move freely and establish functionality in the muscles and the joints very easily. One needs to rehydrate to keep their muscles working well, and also to maintain an optimum body temperature and pressure.
So Dr. Audrey, I understand that water can help with one's focus and their attention.
Yes, dehydration can cause your brain cells to shrink slightly, and this can affect your mood, your concentration, and your focus. And many people realize this now, and so they drink more water. They carry it around with them so they can drink at any time. Failing to hydrate oneself during the day can result in fatigue and tiredness. Drinking water before meals encourages us to eat less, and this can cause weight loss, which sometimes is a good thing.
Awesome, that's great to know. So I should be drinking more water then before meals. Share with us alkaline water.
Alkaline water is a particular type of water with a pH that is greater than 7, and particular type of about 9.5, 10 is drinkable, and that really helps to repair tissues in the body. It reverses skin conditions, And people are finding out about this because it reverses any sort of skin disease, blood diseases. So skin diseases include eczema, psoriasis, and blood diseases like sickle cell or diabetes. And if you drink the water, you find that the conditions is completely reversed and people can overcome their conditions.
I know when we talked earlier, you said that people, you gave an example of those who was, who had sickle cell, and the effects the water had on their condition. And try to elaborate
the sickle
on that.
cell, the blood cells are in the shape of a sickle, so they look like a boat shape, and they come together and clump together, and they cause pains. Young women have period pains, especially when they don't drink enough water, because the cells can't flow through the arteries and the veins. They actually clump together and cause pains, and so that's why they call it sickle cell. But drinking water makes it buoyant, and so the cell can be mobile, and we can eliminate that condition by simply drinking water. And people from the Caribbean, ethnic minority people, they sometimes suffer from this, in particular sickle cell. And we're finding out that this can be cured, this can be remedied by simply drinking lots of Kangen water. Kangen water is alkaline water. Water through which electricity is passed, and it splits it into acid water and alkaline water. Now the alkaline water has a pH of greater than 77 pH. The pH level is something that we can use to indicate how acid something is, how alkaline something is. And I'm going to give a demonstration about that because it will make sense to you when you see it. I'm just going to explain the difference between tap water and alkaline water. There is a difference, because the water that's been electrolyzed by passing electricity through it cannot be the same as the water that comes through the tap. So it's been changed. It's been split into acid water and alkaline water. So this is an indicator that will show the acid level of the waters. I've got equal amounts of water. This is alkaline water and this is tap water. I'm going to put 2 drops of alkaline indicator into 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, I put equal amounts and I'm going to mix. So this one, you can see the color. That's the tap water. What color is it? It's bluey green. And this one, it's purple. It's actually a different pH. So the pH level tells us the acid level of the substance. So this water has a lower pH. It's about 8.5 pH level, and this one is about 9.5. So the alkalinity is much higher because the pH scale goes from 0 to 14. 7 is neutral, and so above 7, which is yellow, it goes like green and then blue, turquoise, and it goes into purple until it gets to 14, which is very, very purple. So this is about 9.5. So the difference between alkaline water and tap water is that the pH level is much higher. This is 9.5, and this is what we drink so that it helps to reverse any problems in the body. It repairs the tissues and it causes them to get back to normality. So whether you have a skin condition or a blood condition, you find that you can be cured of that condition by simply drinking the water.
So you've been drinking this water for some time, but I think you have a testimony to share, or your experience of what the water's actually done for you.
Well, this water can be found naturally in some parts of Jamaica and some parts of America. some parts of Mexico, but not in England. And so people have to buy a machine that provides the water. This Enagic Kangen water machine, it's known in Japan as the SD501, and it produces this kind of water. Now, if you want to be cured, you could just drink the water. Now, I had a personal testimony. I had a terrible cough about 8 years ago, and the doctors couldn't find what was wrong with me. I went from one doctor to another trying to find what was wrong. I went to the hospital to get chest x-ray because my chest, I thought that I had a chest infection, and I was coughing all the time, and I thought it was to do with my lungs. But they couldn't find anything, no matter the number of x-rays that I took. So basically, I wanted to find a cure till I met a Chinese lady on the South Bank, and she told me, you know, if you drink alkaline water, it might help you. So come to this meeting and find out more about the alkaline water. I went all the way to Kingston to the Quaker building where they had a water demonstration, and they demonstrated with lots of different ranges of water, and I found that I could actually try this method of drinking water so that I could get rid of my cough. So I met a Dr. Himron, and I met a Dr. Mark Tan, and they told me just drink the water, keep drinking the water, and it will help. Change your diet as well.
That's the Kangen water, is it?
Yes, it's the Kangen water, and you know, this is the water that I've got from this machine. And they just said keep drinking the water, and I said, water? How can water make a big effect to change what's happening to me in my body? I couldn't understand it, but they said just keep drinking the water. So I said, okay, I'll change my diet, eat a lot of nuts, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, any kind of berries, and I kept drinking the water. I drank the water the first week, the second week, first month, the second month, and the third month. By the end of the third month, I found that one morning I woke up and the coughing had stopped. I could not believe this. And to this day, I have no cough. I haven't had a cold, I have no cough, and it was a digestion problem. It was not a lung problem. It was not respiratory in any way, shape or form. It was a digestion problem to do with my gut. And perhaps it was getting too acid, so it needs to be reversed. So putting alkaline in it, putting more alkaline water in my gut, reversed the process. So now I'm so happy to know that because I changed my water, I can change my life. I got my life back. I can smile again. I can sing again. I don't have to be coughing every minute. So this has worked for me. You can do the same. If you have a problem, you can do something that you never did before, and you will have a better result. That's what I have to say for you. Just drink alkaline water. And even if you haven't got any skin conditions or problems with your tissues of any kind, blood conditions or any sort of tissues, then all you have to do is try drinking the water. You find that your health, your general health will improve. You will have better energy, higher energy levels, and you will feel that you are hydrated much better, much faster than before. And I don't think I told you about the properties of water, did I?
No, you didn't. Do you want to share it then?
I'd like to share about the properties of this water, this alkaline water. There are three main properties of alkaline water. And the first one is the alkalinity, which I demonstrated just now. When you add a pH test, you can have a litmus or indicator to show the pH level. That's alkalinity. So the alkalinity is one of the factors that helps to reverse the condition that you may have. The second property is oxidation. Now, oxidation is, for example, if you have iron and you add oxygen and water with the iron will rust. We are thinking about antioxidation, the opposite of that. Now, the opposite of that is what I'm talking about. when it goes into your body, that happens to repair your tissues and reverse the condition. So antioxidants, this water is an antioxidant. It works perfectly for any nationality, any person. And also the animals, they use it in the veterinary services, because it works for the horses and for the dogs and the cats and all that as well. So they use Kangen water to help them too. And lastly, another property that this alkaline water has is mitoclustering. That means that you have 5 or so molecules of water that cluster together. So they cluster together in lumps of 5 instead of like 20, like 15 to 20 water molecules are clustered together. That means the particle size are too big. They can't penetrate into the cell wall. They cannot go through the semi-permeable cell walls in the body. And the smaller the particles, they can penetrate and cause better hydration. And so the 3 properties that we talk about, the alkalinity, the antioxidant, and the mitoclustering, those are the 3 main properties that cause the healing to take place in the body. So I'm glad I was able to share with you the 3 properties of alkaline water that will help to make you understand how it works in the body to repair your tissues.
You said change your water?
Yes, change your water. Don't just drink tap water. Drink alkaline water. It's better for you.
Dr. Audrey, I'd like to say thank you so much for coming on our show today. Wow 40 Plus. We've learnt a lot about the benefits of water and even the alkaline water. Thank you so much for your time. And if any of our viewers want more information on this, they can just email and we can then send them the necessary information. Is that so?
That's fine. That's excellent, actually.
Okay, good. So, listeners, I'm going to encourage you to please subscribe, click the bell, and so that you can get, our other videos. Thank you so much for tuning in today to Wow 40 Plus, and we look forward to seeing you again. Take care. Thank you again. Bye.